Scootsy16 here with another episode of the Chem Lock League, and oh man, what a tough way to start the season as we're coming off a high, a big year in season one, in season two that ended with a tough loss, but a fun run in the playoffs. And now we are heading into season three. We already had a really ugly loss against the Foresters. It was 6-1 drop, and I really hope we can bounce back. Emmy Dixon was the MVP last season, and we have her as our number 2 starter here. I'm hoping she can find some of that success from last year against Blue Hogwash and the Foresters. So let's head out to game 2, see if we can get some revenge on this team. And I am going to, I think, keep the lineup the same just to see how things go. Actually, I think I bumped Rubio up after that last video. Towards the end there, I had redone the lineup a little bit. So Rubio, Harrington, Price are your outfielders and top 3. Then we have Jacques Dennis at first base, as Brock Kramer had a rough day, and he is sitting out to recover from the mojo. Flip Bauer will stay at second base and bat 5th. Eric Lozano had an ugly day, and he will drop to the 6th spot. Then we'll have Amos in right field. Well, I'm sorry, at the DH spot, we'll have Christian Black at 3rd, and Wedge Stevens will be our shortstop for Emmy Dixon. We are not doing the whiteout uniforms. It didn't go well for us. I hope it wasn't a curse. Let's go back to our primary, I guess I should say our alternate home uniforms, which are probably, in my eyes, are primary because they're my favorite. Let's go ahead and play ball. Back out to Stade Royale. Oh boy, I really hope that the team can bounce back. We had 1 run scored. I believe it might have been Zeke Price. Sorry, I did take a minute to record this second video after the first one. I cannot remember how we scored that 1 run. I'm sure we'll see it pop up here, but we need Emmy Dixon to have a good game. Tate Nash did not look great as our starter in game 1. And we need our offense to turn things up. We'll start with Dixon versus Linguino. Starting with that looping curveball, stays too high and it misses. There it drops in for strike 1. And no effort from Stevens. He has the best glove on the team, and he doesn't make an attempt to try and catch that one. That's frustrating. Here comes Thomas Campbell batting 1 for 3 in the last game. Campbell was a Forester MVP, All-Star in season 1. He sends this one to deep right field, but playable. Back on it and camped underneath it is Zeke Price. As you'll remember, Zeke got bumped over to right field. That's his primary starting position now, as we brought in Aiden Rubio, the rookie. Emily Mendez was got a hit in every at-bat last time. In the last game, she comes up with fastball hitter and bad ball hitter. She's locked in. Dixon trying to be careful here. She is tier 3. Oh, man. Emily Mendez, deep right field. That's way out of here. It was a hit and run that she ran into for sure. 2 runs score here in the first inning, and just the same thing we've been seeing. Our pitching doesn't seem to have the right the right stuff so far. It's really frustrating. Dixon immediately tense. Tier 2 mind gamer along with it. Fouls one back. She has tier 3 workhorse. We need her to go deep in this game. Nash wasn't able to. 1-2 count against Smash Jimenez, who had a home run in the last game. That's actually what started the scoring. Let's see. Flip Bauer makes a diving play up the middle. He gets up, tosses to first base, and that's why having a shortstop at second base can be so valuable. Well, love to see that. That's not a play that Milan Tirehead can make. That's not a play that Norner West can make. That's a play that Flip Bauer can make, though. And June Mina, who was 1 for 2 in the last game with an RBI, she slaps one up the box. And that's going to be another hit. We have 2 outs for Masha Duncan. First at-bat of the year for him. Dixon still tense. And a base hit to left field. So she has allowed a total of 4 hits so far in the first inning. That's the MVP for you. I know I shouldn't be chasing stats, but I also feel like this game just kind of like chooses players to decide are going to be elite in this game. And so I'm trying to like ride that wave of if Dixon is just decided to be good in this franchise, want her on my team. Popped up in the infield, calling it as Stevens. We'll catch that to end the inning. It's an ugly one for Emmy Dixon in her first time with the team. She gives up 2 runs on 4 hits. It was a big home run from Emily Mendez. And the Foresters pick up exactly where they left off last game. Now it's our time to try and figure things out offensively with Rubio coming up against Blue Hogwash. Fouls one off, a ball hits low. Rubio reached base in both of his at-bats. I think it was 2 at-bats. Tough out activates, fouls one off. And he pulls one foul here. Good battle already. Pulls another one foul, so he's not getting the timing just right, but he's able to spoil some good pitches from Blue Hogwash. Late, but just defensively swinging at that one. Ball outside, it's 2-2. And he misses just high. Holy moly, good take there. And a liner to Mina is how that at-bat ends, but a good battle there as Rubio was able to make Hogwash work for that out. She ended up throwing 10 pitches in that last at-bat. 1-1 count to Harrington. Got underneath that one. Lazy fly ball to center field. Calling that one and catching it is Duncan. That's out number 2. Harrington just has not had it since season 1, and I think that if we don't see a change this season, we probably have to look a different direction from her in left field. 1-1 count to Price. Has been our good saving grace here. He sends one to left field, but that one's going to hang up as well. Not making good contact against Hogwash. She is not an impressive pitcher, and we've seen this time and time again in this Tundras franchise, that we just struggle against weaker pitchers. I mean, we struggle against pitchers in general, good and bad. And I don't understand why we have the talent, we have the skill, but we can't produce. Proctor versus Dixon. A ground ball to third base. Both players were tense. Now McCullough comes up. She was 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. We'll see what she does against Dixon, who is still tense. First pitch strike, line down the left field line and foul. 0-2 count and a base hit up the middle. Sprinter activated. It's here 3. Rubio gets that one in, but a 1-out single for the Foresters offense, and they continue to stay hot. Linguino with a single and a run scored in the last game, in the last inning. Already wrapping around to the top of the order. Lofted into left field. Harrington under it quickly. And Harrington and Dixon, both of the former MVPs on this starting lineup, is really fun to see in theory, but frustrating when neither are producing effectively. Campbell over 1. With 2 outs and a runner on first base, Dixon still tense. She's 25 pitches in. She gives up a base hit to Campbell. 2 runners aboard with 2 outs, and that'll bring up the Tundra killer, Emily Mendez. She harvested a home run in the last at-bat. It was a 2-run homer. She's still locked in. Best ball hitter and bad ball hitter. So you start her with a changeup, low and away. Strike 1. Low and in, and that's a strike. Quickly 0-2. Dixon with a good response here, but it bounced off her glove. Flip Bauer coming in. Will make the play. Good ricochet there as Dixon got her glove on it, but it bounces over to second base. And Flip, who was heading to second base, was able to react quickly. Turns, picks that up, and tosses to first to end the inning. So giving up a couple more hits, that's preventing her from getting her mojo back, but nice to see her have a scoreless second inning. Jacques Dennis, who was our best player offensively last year, grounds to third base. The offense has been awful. Flip Bauer, hitless in the last game. He had 5 home runs last year. Takes a strike at the bottom of the zone. And down the left field line, and that one's going to be... What? If you can Go back. Oh, and then the curveball drops in for strike 3 call. That's a bullshit call for the strikeout, but also a bullshit call on that foul ball down the left field line. It hit inside the line. I promise you. Pause this video. Go back and watch that. Please comment down below if I'm going crazy here. As that one sent to the left field corner, and that one off the wall. And that's going to be a single. What a missile there from, shoot, who was that? Why am I drawing a blank? Amos, it was Lozano, the catcher. I think getting his first hit with the team. Get getting his first at-bat with the team. And he gets a base hit, so we'll put 2 aboard here with 2 outs. Flip Bauer got robbed. I'm so mad about that. Please comment below if I missaw it, because I was seeing it in real time. But that was messed up. I swear I saw it bounce just inside the foul line, and they called it foul. Obviously, you can't do anything about it. 2 strikes quickly to Christian Black, who was 1 for 2. Fouls 1 off there. Blue Hogwash in a bit of a jam. 30th pitch on the 0-2. It's fouled off again. Christian Black has been well overproducing of his ratings as he strikes out here. And Hogwash gets out of a jam. Excuse me, getting a little help from the umps. And she is a spotless second inning, so it's still 2-0. Our offense can't figure out how to tackle Blue Hogwash's elite pitching skills. And Emmy Dixon forgot what she did last year to make her an MVP. She probably hadn't even allowed 2 earned runs through the entire season. She already has 2 in the first inning of her first start with us this year. Do I sound petty? Do I sound bitter? Good, because I am. Gosh. Quick 2 strikes to Mina. She got a base hit last time. She fouls 1 off here to stay alive. Dixon's still tense. She gets a called strike 3. It's a fastball right down the middle. I don't know what June was thinking there. Maybe she just rolled into a false sense of security here at State Royale. And Emmy finally gets her mojo back. She's neutral against Moshi Dixon, who has a base hit. Takes strike 2. 0-2 count. Ball way outside. She tried to get him to chase. He did not. Strike 3 called. And she's going to have to be careful there, as that was a fastball right down the middle. And she got him frozen for strike 3. Her first good inning with the team, as it was a spotless 1-2-3 with 2 strikeouts. So we'll start with Wedge Stevens. He had 1 for 2 day. First pitch fouled off. This one popped up into right field. Playable for Jimenez. Easy catch for out number 1. Rubio 0 for 1. He had a 10-pitch at-bat before he struck out. First pitch swinging, fouls off. Low and away, and he pulls it foul. It's a quick 0-2, and tough out will activate once again. And pulled foul. That one well foul. Still 0-2. This one is going to get over June Mina into left field, and a 1 runner will be aboard here with only 1 out. Aiden Rubio with elite speed here. His wheels might be turning here pretty quickly, but he has to pick the right pitch so he doesn't get picked off here. A solid arm behind the plate, but definitely not to the elite level of his Rubio's speed. Harrington, 1-1 count here. 40th pitch for Hogwash. Long pause. Runner takes off. A strike will be out of the zone, and oh man, caught stealing second base. How does that happen?
Ball forward, take your base.
Harrington works a walk. So we have 1 aboard with 2 outs, and Zeke Price, who flew out to left field. He's 1 for 3. No, 2 for 6, maybe? No, that doesn't make any sense. He's batting 133.
Ball back low.
I think he walked in the last game, so it could actually be 1 for 3. 2-0 count. Zeke
Nope, that's outside.
misses on ball 3. Does he get the green light here with 2 outs?
Here.
He checks and holds on strike 1. 3-1 count. Her ball misses high, and 2 straight walks for Hogwash. 2 aboard. Turns it over to Jacques Dennis, who grounded out to third in his first at-bat. He's hitless on the season so far. We definitely need to see his offense pick up. Delmar Tannen will be who faces off against Dennis, former All-Star in season 2. Where are you at, Delmar? Faced it down the right field line as Jacques Dennis was able to sneak it through. Zeke Price heads around second and over to third base, and Harrington scores easily. Cuts the lead in half. It's 2-1. Flip Bauer will come up. Still hitless. Runners on first and third with 2 outs. 2-1 ball game. Bottom of the third. Tannen gives up the RBI, but it goes credits to Hogwash. Popped up, and that will go into foul territory. I swear Delmar Tannen was a All-Star. Yes, he was in year 1 with the swoops. Grounder to second base. Proctor with an easy play ends the inning, but a run does score as Jacques Dennis, our All-Star last year, finally produces with an RBI single. Aiden Lindsay comes up 0 for 1. We'll see if Emmy can stay hot after an ugly first inning. She's settled in. One way high and misses the glove of Lozano. 2-1 count. Swings through strike 2. 2-2 now. And swings through strike 3. I think that's at least 3 straight strikeouts for Emmy Dixon. Now facing off against Elsie Proctor. Popped foul for strike 1. Liner will land in the glove of Christian Black. Easy play for the third baseman. 2 down for Sky McCullough. She's 1 for 1 with a single. Take a look at Emmy's stamina here. She's approaching 50 pitches, but still not even at half stamina yet. Despite the tense mojo depleting her stamina quicker, she's still in a really great place here to go farther into this game. Does give up another hit to McCullough, who is such a below-average hitter, but somehow she has just outproduced herself in this game. She's locked in over at first base with 2 outs, and Linguino takes a strike. Popped up just behind the plate, and an easy play for Lozano. That'll be out number 3. It's another clean inning for Emmy Dixon. She did allow a base hit, but the runner got stranded at first. It's 2-1, heading into the bottom of the 4th inning. Lozano comes up 1 for 1 with a single. Tannen versus Lozano. Takes a strike low and in for the first pitch Slayer to be gone. And a base hit up the middle gets past the glove of the diving shortstop. And second time aboard for Lozano. So apparently, despite us wanting to use his traits, he chooses not to. And he finds more success without him. Get Wrecked comes up 1 for 1 with a single. Tier 3 clutch activated in a high pressure situation. He's getting a plus 10 boost to all of his attributes right now. Takes a strike here on the slider. 1-1 fastball late, and he fouls it off into out of play. 1-2. And Amos will loft one into right field. Smash Jimenez comes charging in to catch that for out number 1. Runner holds at first. And Christian Black will come up. He struck out in his last at-bat against Hogwash. Now he'll face off against Tannen, the former All-Star. Black takes a ball high on the curve that does not catch the top of the zone. Fastball just over the glove of June Mina, shatters the bat, and probably was what allowed that to drop in front of the left fielder. And Christian Black aboard, 2 on, 1 out for Wedge Stevens. He's 0 for 1. Still high pressure, no speed on the base paths. Infield a double play depth. Should be easy to turn a double play with this speed of the team, of the Tundra team right now. And Stevens, what were you looking for there? He took 3 straight strikes. And he's caught looking for strike 3. 2 down for Rubio, 2 on. He has a base hit already today. And he gets underneath that one. That's going to end the inning. Damn it. So that's going to be the 4th. 2 runners stranded. Tannen showing he is not impervious to allowing a few base runners and potentially a few runs, as he did allow that. He was actually the one that allowed the run to score. Campbell 1 for 2. And he'll swing at the first pitch. He goes right to Flip Bauer at second base. 1 quick out. And Mendez will come up. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first inning. I think the last time she grounded to Dixon, and it bounced off her glove over to Bauer. Still locked in. And a ground ball up the middle. Dixon can't get to this one. And a 1-out single. Mendez has been a tundra killer over the last couple of seasons, if I remember correctly. And Jimenez will come up 0 for 2, but Tier 2 Mind Gamer activated. We're in a max pressure situation, so clutch activating for any player that has it. Same with choker. And you can see Dixon just starting to show signs of wear. Oh, runner takes off for second, and the ball bounces away from Lozano, so it's an easy steal here. It's a 3-0 count to Jimenez. The strike gets called on the corner. 3-1 count. I was worried he was going to smash that one. And he lines to first base. Easy play for Dennis, who tosses to second base right away, but the runner reacted quickly, got back in time. That's 2 outs with the runner on second for June Mina. Late on that one, swings through strike 1. She has a base hit today, I believe. 1-1 count. That ball was high. And curveball drops in. That's strike 2. Changeup will be fouled off early on that one. 1-2 count. And Mina takes and holds. Ball just misses the outside part of the plate. And a grounder slowly to Dixon. She's going to quickly get that over to Dennis to end the inning. So clean 5th inning. And Emmy Dixon has settled in very nicely after that second inning that just did not go well for her. And I keep thinking, like, are these players just trying to get used to being in the area that they're at? Like, Tate Nash didn't look good in his first start. 3-0 count to Harrington here. She takes the strike. And she gets a base hit up the middle. I think that's her first hit of the year. She did walk at her last at-bat. Now a single. She's reached base in her last 2 plate appearances. That'll bring up Zeke Price. We're still in high pressure. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Harrington scored the only run so far on a Dennis single. Price got stranded at third base. And muscles down the third base line, but pulled foul. 1-1 count. Tannen showing signs of being tired here. Reaching half stamina. Popped up over shortstop. Getting back to that one and calling it is Lindsay. And Price with a missed opportunity. We really needed him there. So last time Dennis came through for us, he has another opportunity to do so here in the bottom of the 5th. It'd be really tough for us to find any success in the 6th inning if we can't score here. Dennis checks on ball 2. Takes a strike. 2-1 count to Jacques. And a ground ball. Tannen comes off the mound, makes the play, out number 2. Your 2 biggest hitters just pop up and dribble to the pitcher. Man, missed opportunity. Philip, time for your first hit. And he gets it. First base, the third base side, pass diving June Mina. And that's going to put runners on the corners. Brings up Lozano with Tier 3 first pitch slayer, Tier 3 RBI hero, max pressure situation. Big moment here for the young catcher. First pitch swinging, he fouls that one off. 1-1 count, or 0-1 count. And he has the RBI hero. He sends it to deep center field. I didn't think he got all of it, but the way Duncan was running back to the wall, thought maybe there was a chance. It sounded like it got right off the end of his bat. And we strand another runner on third base. That is the second time in the last 3 innings that we've done that. Oh, man. Missed opportunities. Slow starts. And we find ourselves into the top of the 6th here. A fly out to right field is out number 1 in the top of the 6th. Now Lindsay comes up 0 for 2. Still high pressure now. Dixon, after a really great recovery from that first inning, is now locked in. Swinging strike there, 1-1 count. And a ground ball foul. It's going to make it 1-2. Dixon gets a liner to shortstop. Easy play for Stevens. That's 2 down. And Proctor comes up tense. Max pressure, which means you'll see her attributes drop even more. While Dixon's gets even higher with the locked-in mojo. She's at 72 pitches. And this one's popped up. Easy play for Dennis, who's standing right there to make the play. And Dixon with an incredible recovery after the first inning. But she's in line for the loss if we can't score at least one here. Amos, just please, can you make this easy for me? Just send one out right now. High pressure. Clutch activated. Oh, that's not a strike. That was the same pitch, and it's a ball. And past the first baseman, he can't make the play as he was guarding the line. Backfires on him as Get Wrecked will be standing on first base. He's the tying run. Nobody out, and Christian Black, who's 1 for 2. He shattered his bat and lined a base hit to left field last time. Tannen's still out there. He's at 40 pitches on this next pitch. And it's a strike. It's a 1-1 count to Black. Chases strike 2 high. It's a 1-2 count. Runner takes off and fouled back as a hit and run failed. We'll do it again. 1-2. Runner does not take off this time. It's a grounder to Proctor, to Lindsay, over to Campbell. Double play clears the bases, and our last chance is Wedge Stevens. 0 for 2. He took 3 pitches, and they were all strikes. He takes 4 straight pitches for strikes. 5 straight. 0-2 count. Stevens chases out of the zone, and he fouls it off. He sends one down the left field line. It is hanging up, but it is going to go foul. Mendez trying to get over to that one. It's still 0-2. Takes the ball low and away. Come on, Wedge. Grounder to second should do it. Proctor to Campbell. Inning ends, and so does the game. And another frustrating loss. We get swept by the Foresters at home to start season 3. Our offense is just dead in the water. We actually had 9 hits. We could only muster 1 run there. And we didn't see hits from the players we needed to see hits from, and it was just really frustrating to see that 2-run homer in the first inning, which was really all the Foresters were able to muster against Emmy Dixon. So I was really worried about Emmy after that first inning, but the way she shut it down in the last 5 innings really made me feel a lot better, and I hope that those were just maybe some early new team jitters. For the Foresters, or I'm sorry, for the Tundras, they had 9 total hits. 2 came from Lozano, 2 from Get Wrecked. We also had hits from Black, Bauer, Dennis, Harrington, and Rubio. So the only hitless players were Zeke Price, our Rookie of the Year, and Wedge Stevens at the bottom of the lineup. We did get a walk from both Harrington and Price. We had an RBI single from Dennis, and a run scored for Harrington was the only run of the game. So I don't know what to do here. The offense came and went through the bat of Emily Mendez. She had 2 for 3 day. The 2-run homer in the first inning was the difference maker. She's now batting .800 on the season. Dixon gets the loss. She goes 6 innings, 8 hits allowed, 2 earned runs on a home run, and 3 strikeouts, no walks. Hogwash pitched good against us, I guess. 2 and 2/3, giving up 3 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. The run was actually allowed by Delmar Tannen, who came in to relieve her in the 3rd inning. He goes 3 1/3. He gets the win. He gave up 6 hits, got 1 strikeout, did not allow another earned run to score. So it goes Mendez, Dixon, and Tannen are your top 3, and the Tundras start off 0-2. I saw a little more competition there in that second game, but still not what we're looking for here. Between these two, I have to drop the loyalty of Dennis. He's just much, much older. And with the 2 really good traits from Lozano, I'm hoping he can slowly get those to work. We'll drop the loyalty of Baxter here. All right, we'll sim ahead to our next game. We don't get a break here, as now we get to go see the 2-0 Rakers. And it'll be our former pitcher, Leonardo Owens. I'm sure he's going to be elite. And we'll get to see rookie Gabriel Wankerstein pitch for us in his first start of his career. Drew Dropkin is on fire, so that's something we have to deal with. Oh, and they have Gad Mann. So we're getting the old battery back together. Hopefully that ends up not paying out for them. Actually, I want to go look at their team, see if there's anybody else that they have from our old team. So Gad Mann is there. That's about it. Leonardo Owens. Excuse me. And they are a tier 3 comp team. And they only have Sprinter, Owens with the tier 3 workhorse, which we've seen doesn't really do much for him. Interesting. Since that game ended, we have Landon Rios is replaced from the Streamliners, but not a player I'm looking to bring in. +9 arm for Flip Bauer. I guess that's fine. We didn't really need it there. We could have used it in the power department or speed. Rubio just gained with a development opportunity. And that's it for events since the game ended. Let's actually look at development here. We're not going to do this one for Kramer. No for Wong. No for Stevens. I probably am going to do this one for Rubio with the contact boost. He doesn't mind the -1 speed. There's a chance to play all infield positions. Would be interesting. But we have one game on that one, so I'll probably wait just to help us continue to bank up the development opportunities. And we won't do these two. No, we won't do these two. I'm going to leave those as they are. So we'll come back to this one for Rubio after this next game to give him that development. As now we're at 9.2 million in surplus, so we will see the PDO funds drop a little bit quicker, as we won't be able to regain them as quickly as we spend them going forward. So not a fun start to the season as we lost the first 2 games against the Foresters. We now have to go up against the Rakers before we face off against the Chompers in a rematch of the conference finals last year, in which we lost to the Chompers in 3 games. We're trying to get those back this time. So that's where we will leave things off. Thank you so much for watching. I know we lost, but if you're enjoying the content, please go ahead and like the video. Please subscribe if you have not done so already for more content. Please go check out the new Degafordo Road to the Show series that I've been dropping. That's going to be on a weekly basis. I'll drop those on Saturdays. And let me know what your thoughts are on that. Comment down below if you have any thoughts on how I can help this team get a little bit better. Where do we have an opportunity for improvement, or what can we do to figure out why they're still struggling just so freaking much? Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.